good to be home. It's you and me and Dookie. She's in superstition, black cats and voodoo dolls. A premonition. That girl's gonna make me fall.
I tried to pull the mouthpiece out, and the entire assembly for it just came out all in one piece. Looks like this is gonna be easier than I thought. Okay, well, the mouth was working perfectly fine for like a little bit, and now this part and this part are broken.
It's so good to be home. It's you and me and Dookie.
Also, the motor is like completely locked up, but it's like different from this motor. It's like slightly bigger for some reason. So just be aware of that if you're buying on these Shreks. Okay, so I fixed the mouth for the most part. I just kind of loosened the screws and it started working better. But then the head got locked up because the gear was split, and it got so locked up that I couldn't, the head just was stuck. And I tried to turn it and then the gear split. It split in half. But since I ruined the Caddyshack gopher and turned it into that, and that's not the original mechanism for it, I had the same exact square shaft gear anyway. And then I replaced the 10-tooth gear with this metal 10-tooth gear. I'm not going to show it. It's in there. It's a really annoying mechanism. Like, this gear you can't take out, and then this you can't take out. And I replaced the motor entirely because I tried to pull it out, and then this part came off, and then, yeah, it's just a big old mess. But thankfully, I had all the things I needed to fix it, and now it works like...
Shut it, donkey! It's so good to be home. It's you and me and Dookie. She's in super...
Okay, you remember how I put that metal 10-tooth gear that I only had one of? It's split. It's split already in one day. It didn't even break when I was using it. It broke when I was asleep, and I woke up the next day and
Quick, well...
look.
All right, Dragon Guarded Castle. It's so good to be home. It's you and me.
It's already split. What the freaking hell? There's like no hope left for freaking Gemmy humanity. What the heck? Stupid camera. Welcome to my review of the Gemmy Industries Dancing Shrek Bank. One of my most wanted this item for a very long time, and I finally got it for Christmas. Except the shipping was like, no, we're not gonna come on Christmas. We're gonna come after Christmas. So at least I have it now, and at least my camera doesn't want to focus, because that's always cool. It's really cool though, because his head turns, his mouth moves, and his hips and arms move. And you can put coins in his stump here with this like really cheap plastic on the inside, which I can't show because I don't have any coins, but you put the coin in there and basically do the same thing as when you push the button. Let me get this back on here. You push the button and he sings Livin' La Vida Loca. And he has like 20 phrases. Half of them are like, when he sings Livin' La Vida Loca, he says multiple of the phrases that are like their own phrase, which is interesting. There's no demo switch or anything. There's no speed dial. There's no motion sensor. It's just you put the coin in there and it does it, or you push the button, which is kind of a shame. I wish it had a motion sensor or something. I thought maybe if you connect the motion sensor to that, it would work, but I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure it's directly connected how the button's connected. But yeah. There's another version of this Shrek that I saw online that it's basically the same exact thing, but it's either like in demo mode or something, but basically it has the song, but it's split into like 3 different parts, which is interesting. This one, which is basically the one I've always seen, it just has the entire song in one activation, and then like every 2 times you push the button, he sings the song, and then push the button once, he says a phrase, and then he sings the song. He takes 4 AA batteries, and then you can also run them off an adapter, but he's supposed to take 6 volts. I'm running off 5 volts because when his head turns, it doesn't like stop immediately because it's like heavier, whatever. So it goes like past the middle, and it's weird. You know, if I run off that 6 volt 1 amp adapter, it goes past the middle when it tries to go from the side to the middle, and then you see it go to like the side. You can see it's like straining the motor, and I don't want the freaking square shaft to be broken again, which if you didn't skip through the video you saw. I had to replace that. I had to replace the gear for the head, turning basically everything in the mouth. I had to replace this like really weird odd motor that isn't like a standard thing. Yeah, I had to replace this rubber belt piece and the string. Replaced it with kite string. It's actually kind of easy. It's pretty easy to fix the mouth. You'll basically never find one of these that hasn't been repaired now that doesn't have the mouth broken. All you do is just you stick a screwdriver under here, and then there's just that piece of plastic, and you just pop that out, and then you basically get the entire assembly of the mouth out. You don't have to take the head off, unless you want to replace the square shaft for the head, and if you're not dumb like me, you won't break it. And if you want to replace the gear for the head, which is really easy too, you just take out the pins on the back, which you don't even have to cut it either. It has like Velcro. You take all his clothes off, and you take these pins out, and then there's just on the bottom, there's like 1 screw holding the motor, and you slide it out. You slip a new gear on there, and that's basically it. The hips, I would assume they're the same as the snowflake spinning snowman, where you just take more pins out to replace all the crap in there, but the hips weren't split and the rubber belt's fine, so I just kind of left it. This was made to remote. What the heck just happened? Shrek 2 came out for Shrek 2 in 2004, and after 19, I don't know how many years, I'm not good at math, he's still somehow that rubber belt in the hips somehow isn't broken, or the gear, which is kind of amazing. I'll show the phrases, and then I'll show it with low batteries to show you this is 5 volts, and I'll show you how the head moves, and then I'll show 6 volts, and I'll show batteries, the really low batteries.
Now, where were we?
And you can see his head's already not in the middle anymore.
So,
Just gonna skip the song.
shut it, donkey! So, we are definitely not in the swamp anymore. It's so good. Quick, while they're not looking, we can make a run for it. Oh, hi! Dragon Guarded Castle! It's so... What? I told you coming here was a bad idea. Thanks, but we've got all the happiness we need. Happy, happy, happy! It's so good to be home. Ah! Face it, donkey, we're lost. It's so good to be home. Oh, sure. What's next? A hug? Are you up for a little quest, donkey? It's so good to be home. You and me and... Donkey! She's in. Oh, come on, donkey, lighten up. Look, make yourself useful and go keep watch. It's so... TGIF, hey, buddy? Fiona! Fiona! It's so good. Oh, will you look at the time? Well, I guess you better be going. It's so... Donkey! Donkey! You're bothering me. Now, where were we? It's so good. Shut it, donkey! It's so good. We are definitely definitely not in the swamp anymore.
Show it on batteries.
So good to be home. You and me and Cookie. She's in
See, with batteries, the audio is awful, but the head moves like perfectly for the most part. And there's actually a programming thing where at a certain part of the song, the head will go from here to here and then here, and then it'll keep on trying to move that way. It's weird. I don't know. Gemmy didn't know how to program shit that well in the early 2000s, but I still prefer it over what they make now. And then show it with a 6-volt just so.
Quick, while they're not looking, we can make a run for it.
You can see his head moves way
All right,
faster than it should.
Castle. It's so good to be home. You and me and Cookie.
Yeah. That's basically it. Oh yeah, another thing is that if you try to spam the button, it has like a cooldown, so like...
What? I told you coming here was a bad idea. Thanks, but...
Even after the activation, if you keep spamming it, it doesn't work.
Face it, oh, shit.
Which is weird. I think this is the only Gemmy item that does that. Yeah, it's basically it. Now I'm gonna show the song in a video I filmed like 2 or 3 weeks ago on a tripod, so you don't have to...
It's so good to be home. It's you and me and Cookie. She's in superstition, black cats and voodoo dolls. A premonition, that girl's gonna make me fall. Oh, come on, donkey, lighten up. Now, where were we? Outside, living la vida loca. Shampoo you down, living la vida loca. This our devil red, in the color mocha. Your father and where you found, living la vida loca. Good, I told you coming here was a bad idea. We've got all the happiness we need. Oh, will you look at the time? Well, I guess you'd better be going.